So, after observing my classroom and going through the checklist, I have noticed some things that we're doing pretty well on and other things that we could improve on. For social competence, I saw many opportunities for the children to work together. Teachers set up activities to spark conversations. There's different areas that promote peer interaction, like the blocks, cars, ramps, sandbox, art, circle time, and a sensory table. And we do have a buddy system in place that we just started where the kindergartners students help the TK students by showing them how to do something that they normally can't do by themselves or in playing together and working together. And they every day they're assigned an or not every day, but every week they're assigned a new buddy to also promote more social skills with other friends that they typically would not play with. And I also have shared my social story with the children, and they really enjoyed it. It was about turn taking. Um, for personal independence and competence, I have implemented a picture schedule. However, I do think that we could refer to it a little bit more throughout the day, and we do have circle time rugs, so each child has a place to sit, and that has been very helpful. And I've labeled all of the toys in our classroom to help them clean up on their own. However, some things don't always get put in place, but that's normal. Well, nothing's normal, but you know what I mean. I have been promoting more self-management skills also. For example, I have implemented a token reward chart for a child who has a very hard time sitting at circle. In circle time's only 10 minutes. So if he sits there and listens and interacts, each day he gets a star, and once he gets 5 stars, he's choosing an art activity where he wants the children to write their names and cut them out. And then functional behavior, we do not implement FBAs. However, I do want to start implementing that because right now we just kind of observe and then think of things that we could do to better support the children. But I think that we should be going through more of a formal process. And then for family involvement, we use Brightwheel to send families messages and update them throughout the day if we need to, and we post photos. But I do think that I could be more, because I am the assistant director, at being more open to sharing resources with families, especially those who are having a hard time. And then for teaming, we do have team meetings, but we've only had 2 this year so far. But in 2 weeks, we do have a professional development day. So I do think that we could start having more meetings to especially talk about ways that we can better support our students in our care, especially those with autism and ADHD, because it has been a little bit of a power struggle. So, yeah, thanks.